episode. Let me know if the pickup is still on the spit correctly. Whew. Yeah, that's lucky. Using the engine hoist. I don't know if you saw the last videos. I did them as separate videos about me bodging a spit together. I didn't think it was really relevant to the actual pickup itself. But anyway, there it is. Check out the other videos if you're interested. But yeah, we're on the spit, sideways. Got lots to do now. Got Raptor sitting there ready. I've ordered up some epoxy primer. I'm thinking I'm going to blast that over. I've got some tins, but I'm thinking, well, why waste all the tins? You know, little rattle cans. We've got a compressor down here. Well, talking of compressors, talk about that in a second. Yeah, we're just going to epoxy prime all the underside before we Raptor it. But yeah, back to the compressor then. Look at that. Picked that up off eBay. Not eBay, Facebook. Sorry, I haven't been drinking much. So yeah, 40 quid. Works, got no regulator. Picked up a regulator. Amazon Prime, next day delivery, £7. Can't go wrong. Wrong fittings, so you can go wrong. So we'll sort the fittings out, see if we can get the regulator on that. Andy, mate, will come down. He's picking up the old compressor. He just wants it just for pump up tyres and stuff in his garage. So it gets it out of the way. And yeah, I think we'll crack on. Take the rear subframe out. We'll start on all sorts of stuff. We've got lots to do now. Lots to do. So yeah, let's stop talking. Let's get on. Okay, side note. Hang on a minute. That's better. Everyone up the right way? It's a Mercure compressor d'Air. 50 litres. The last one I've got like 24 litres. One at home I've got, I think it's could be 100 litres. Used to have a 200 litre years ago, but anyway, this will be to be honest, I think the 25 litre could have been fine for just doing the old stone chipping, but it's a little bit temperamental. The regulator's not brilliant on it. Obviously better than this one because it hasn't got a regulator. But yeah, so what we're going to do is see if we can, he's put a fitting on there already, compression fitting. We need to take this off, see if we can wind the compression fitting in. Oh, I had PTFE tape. I bet I left that back at the house. Okay, moving on. Compressor's boring me. So get the rear subframe out. Let's have a look at these rear corners and the corner caps. See what's going on, see what we need to do. See if they're fit. So just going to take a bit of a measurement. This isn't all the way fully in. So yeah, I just need to make sure. What we don't want to do is put the cap back on and then realise actually, oh, the subframe still don't go back in. But yeah, so we need to be below that sill line or the side of the, the back of the rear heel board, and then we should be fine. Yeah, that's the idea. So let's get the rear subframe out of the way. Subframe out. Oh, time to have a bit of a look around. Looks like we've got good anyway. It's a bit too late to check anyway, but yeah, good gap between, well, no gap really between the heel board and the load bed, which is good. Yeah, it is what it is. So yeah, where are these? I'll get you in a bit closer in a minute. So we've got these. These are the two little panels. Work out which side goes on which. That goes in like that. Get you in a bit closer. Get you in a bit closer. You want to come closer? Come closer. Hang on. There you go. You're nice and close now. So yeah, this is where we'll find out whether we've done things right or wrong. But then, to be honest, I think there's a lot of play in this. So yeah, that can come up lots more. Whoops! So yeah, the idea is this box, absolute waste of space, isn't it? Just box it in really. And we need to get that as high as we can. High as we can. So it clears the subframe mounts here that come in. We need to make sure they get in there. So it's worth whipping them off the subframe and double checking. And then yeah, whatever you do, you bash it, whatever you do, you need to get this up high enough to clear all that. Obviously originally this was spot welded through here, but we're just gonna have to plug weld it. And then just a little cap in there, which caps the whole lot off somehow. So you can see there I've got a bit of a gap there. But it is what it is. You're just gonna have to make do. Make do. There you go, it goes a lot higher in there. So I was nearly about to spot well, this little panel to the bottom panel, you know, this panel as well, but actually we're better off making sure all fit first. And yeah, it is what it is. Let's have a look. Not sure you can see this very well, but it's in, it's fitting-ish. This is where you find out maybe some things in another panel. The trouble is when you've got 50 panels, you've all got to join together if you don't have a proper jig. Sometimes you've got to do a bit of fettling. But the main thing is, the outside, obviously the body's square, you know, your front and rear subframes are square. Your body's on the outside, you know, as smooth as it can be. These little panels, you're just going to have to bash them, you know, bash them and sort them out. So that can easily go in there, that's all good. I know I've got clearance on the other side of that for the trunnion. And yeah, I suppose I should have rolled this over the other side really. It's easier welding downwards than it is upwards, but we'll see how we do on this. And yeah, let's see if we can get some welds on this. I'm going to do a bit of stitch welding around the back of here. I've got a couple of plug welds underneath, and the best we can. It's to stop them, you know, a hole through to the top. That's all this is. This is just a box section. I don't think it's adding too much strength. It is just what it is. It's just a hole. It's a hole filler. You know, it's where they've. It's a combination of an estate and a saloon, and they've, you know, oh, you know what they've done. Let's fill a box in. Well, that's what I'm thinking anyway. Ah, there's a couple of hours gone in between the compressor and you turning up, collect the old one. That'll do. It's not my finest moment, but it is what it is. It's a box to fill that hole in. Yeah, as always, it's so hard restoring cars anyway. Getting an overall view. When you turn it over, you then see a load of other things that you could have done differently when the car's upright. But you know, again, it's all a big learning curve. You just don't know. You know, you try. You know, especially the first time. You know, things you learn. So I would say if you're doing it again, make sure you check things. You know, much more. You know, check underneath and. But you know, it's easier said than done when you've got the car on a bench. You know, on the floor, you can't do much. So, but anyway. As I said, it's all workable, it's all fixable. Not too sure what goes on the corner here, what's going on here. I'll have to have a research. Obviously with the old normal minis you have a bit of a cap on here and stuff, you know, but I think it's just open to the winds, as they say. So, yeah. So, we've got that cap to do. As I said, I think it would have been easier. Not too bad welding underneath in that instance. Same one to do down the bottom next time. So let's have a quick look at that. Where is it? Where is it? Let's have a look. Oh, Get old. Oh. Well, the good thing is that these fit in pretty well, to be honest. Where's the hammer? Hold your ears. Where's it? Oh, whoops. Let's get that. There we go. Yeah, a bit more of a gap on this side. Down this gap here. It's always a way that some side looks like it fits better than the other. And yeah, so that then sort of goes in there. A bit more fettling on that side. Yeah. Again, all it is a box. So yeah, get that done. We've got a couple of little spot welds here that we couldn't do with the subframe one. A couple of MIG welds down here, around the back edge. And then we can move on. Get this all epoxy primed. And yeah, move on with life. Because we've got a lot to do at the front. Let me just quickly run down the front. In my head, we can run through things. So, plug welded through from the other side already, so the floor's actually in the correct position. We can't do much about it. We've got a plug weld the bottom of this floor this side. Weld that should be easy enough. Again, drill, plug weld. This seam, again, should be fairly easy. Needs a bit of fettling, but hammer will sort that out. To be honest, you could stitch weld. I think I might have done stitch welding in the last ones, I can't remember. Got the tunnel bit to sort out. The fit between the two heritage tunnels are really bad. But again, it's not seam, it's just going to need clouting with a hammer. And yeah, and then we've just got this bulkhead to sort out as well, to finish off. So again, gentle persuasion with a hammer and a few nuts and bolts, I think we'll get that sorted. We've already got obviously some welds through from the other side when we did it before. So yeah, alright, I'm gonna go. Formula 1 time. Sorry, I'm sad. Cheese toasties for tea because I had a big lunch down at the Wetherspoons. Lovely! Bye. Oh, it's getting colder. No, you can't see that.